What's going on, Crunch Nation? It's KJ here coming back to you guys with another Madden Ultimate Team video. Today we're going to be going over the Panthers theme team. One of the guys in a comment section the other day said, hey man, the next one I want to see is the Panthers. So we got it here for you. As you can see, it's not very good looking. 92 overall, not exactly exciting. 91 offense, 93 defense. You guys got a lot of holes. Now, I'm going to show you the full theme team as I always do. Then I'm going to show you the variation that I made to try to make the team better for you. All right, so starting off with the O-line. You got Okun, 82 overall. You're nothing there. You got Andrew Norwell, only decent lineman that you guys have. You got Paradis. You got, I can't even say this dude's name. And then you got Moten. Not great. Your backups are all golds. 90% of your O-line is under 88 overall. There's a lot of holes there. So whenever I go to show you the new team, I'll show you what I did to fix that. Tight end, you got Shockey, who's decent. Definitely serviceable. You got Greg Olsen, and then you got this dude at the bottom who nobody needs to name because the card's not going to help you. When we move down and we start working into the offense, the core of the offense is decent. The wide receivers are serviceable. You got DJ Moore, you got Andre Johnson and Steve Smith Sr., and then you got Hogan and Keyshawn Johnson. They didn't give those dudes any good cards, so that ain't really going to help you. The first three are definitely useful. You'll be able to use them. Only problem is that, you know, Steve Smith's kind of short, so that doesn't help you much, but he's super fast. So hopefully he'll be able to make enough, you know, separation to help you out. Running back, you have no problems. You got Barry Sanders. You got Christian McCaffrey. You absolutely need a power back. You got Mike Davis. You know, basically use him as a fullback, which you guys don't have. So using him as a fullback would not hurt you at all. Your quarterback sucks. Nobody's going to be out there with Teddy Bridgewater throwing the ball. Then you got Will Grier. You'd almost rather have Will Grier. Then we're going to move on to the defense. You're hurting at safety. You're damn near hurting in your whole secondary. Both of your safeties are and your nickel safeties that you would use at nickel linebackers are 66 overalls. Linebackers, you're not really hurting. You got Sam Mills, who is on every team. He's a bit of a beast. Julius Peppers is good. Kuechly's good. You know, Carter Jr. is serviceable. He's usable. You could use him. Isn't going to do a lot for you, but he's usable. You have no corners. You got Aeneas Williams, and then lower your voice. Dante Jackson, Cortland Finnegan didn't get any upgraded cards, so you're pretty much screwed at that. You got Reggie White, you got Derek Brown, Kawan Short, and Brian Burns. All usable cards. Because D-line, other than you just needing to stop the run, don't really do too much in terms of anything. Pressure is impossible to get at this point unless you're just coming off the edge or coming through a gap. So that doesn't really help you at all. Kicker, you got a great kicker. So that, you know, take that for what it is. Good kicker, you can kick a lot of field goals. With this team, you'd be lucky to be kicking a lot of field goals. Like I said, there's a lot of holes here. You know, like I said, receivers, running backs are okay. You got nobody to throw the ball, even less to guard the person throwing the ball. And then you need some secondary, like it's nobody's business. You need hella secondary. All right, so I'm going to show you guys here in a second what I did for the team. As you can see, 92 overall, 91 offense, 93 defense, okay? So when we switch over, you see 96 overall, so we're already starting off way better. 97 offense, 95 defense. Now, these are unkemmed, unboosted overalls. So you could easily probably get a 98 on offense, maybe a 96 on defense, probably put you at a 97 overall. We revamped the entire O-line. Trent Williams, Travis Frederick, Marshall Yonda, Jack Conklin. Now, all these guys are interchangeable in terms of other people and other players that you can get. We all know O-line, once you get all the stats over 90, basically they all are the same. Not really going to make a difference. I put the best of the position out there. So you can interchange these to bring this price down. As you can see, the price tag for this is about 4 million coins for this team that I built. But like I said, you can interchange those parts. We move these 2 tight ends down because they are usable. You can use them as blockers, use them as secondary tight ends. Threw Darren Waller in there. Dude's a goon, absolute beast, be good on any team. We didn't touch the receivers at all. Didn't touch the running backs. Didn't even put you a fullback in because nobody really uses fullback, so it doesn't really matter. Threw you in Michael Vick. Now, the reason I went with Michael Vick, I was going to go Randall Cunningham, but Randall Cunningham's a million coins. Trying to keep the coin price down. Vick's got the speed. He's got the throwing stats, all that stuff. Very usable card. I still use him on my team when I win most of my games. So Vick's definitely useful. You can use him. All right. So beast offense, but like I said, you can interchange any of these parts. You can interchange the tight end. You can interchange the lineman for anybody that's priced, efficient for you. Then secondary help. I got you Dawkins. I got you Derwin James. Now, like I said, put the best at the position. You can interchange these. I went with Derwin James because if you watched the Derwin versus the world, you got enough cards to build all 3, get Derwin for free. So no coin right there. He's free. Then you got Dawkins. You can interchange him with anybody like I did. Like I said, I put best of the position. These 2 would be absolute goons. If, I had as many coins as I want, I'm putting these 2 guys up there. But you can interchange those. I'm not sure what the price tag on Dawkins is. Let's see. So he was about almost 600,000 coins. So let's see if we can do something a little cheaper. What if we move a guy over? Let's see what the price tag goes up with on him if we move him over to free safety. Okay, that cut off about 600K. So you could go with Jamal Adams over here if you wanted to. I actually have my safeties like this on my team. I have Jamal Adams and Derwin James, and then I got 2 backups. Now, your backups aren't as great, but I tried to keep the 50-50. Didn't touch the linebackers at all. Corners. You needed corners, and you needed them bad. So I threw Nnamdi over here. We left Aeneas Williams and Asante Samuel I added in. You can interchange these in whatever positions you want them. I just threw them up there, but you needed more corners. You needed better ones, and you needed them horribly bad. D-line, I left the exact same. But as you can see, when you go down and look, got 4 left. That would be your stadium, and your jerseys and your coach. All right? So I feel like that's a way better team. Like I said, O-line, you're not going to get just eaten alive. Tight end, probably one of the best tight ends in the game. Receivers they're usable. Good running backs. You got a good quarterback. You got good safeties with good corners. They're all fast. They'll all be able to get all over the field. Then you got good linebackers and then a good D-line. That was about the best I could do with what I was working with. Like I said, this could be dropped down. Like you saw, we cut off about 600K whenever I was showing you by me switching out, Jamal Adams into the lineup. I cut off $1 million by putting Vick here. You can cut off even more, probably get something cheaper than Nnamdi because I bet you that cuts off a huge amount. Yeah, cuts off a bunch. So you can, let's go to position. You can go somewhere a little bit cheaper. So let's go Sanders. I think he would be cheaper. So let's go Sanders and add him in. That cut off a good chunk of change. So not crazy. Cut off a lot of coins. So like I said, you can interchange these for whatever parts are more cost efficient for you guys throughout the day. It comes down to what you need for your team. In terms of, do you need it to be more price efficient? Do you need better players? It's really about what you've got in terms of resources. But if you guys enjoy it, like I said, let me know in the comment section what teams you guys want to see. whatever variations you want to see as well would help a lot. So if you want to see it, I'm obviously going to do the full theme team, as always. Then I'll show you whatever variation you want. Either I'll do best overall like I do this way and try to make it a 50-50. If you want to see a 25-25 of like certain teams with your team, what would be the best move, let me know. I can do those too. Because they give you a lot more wiggle room in terms of getting players outside of the two teams. But whatever you guys want to see, we're going to try to accommodate everything that we can. But if you guys enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe as always, and we're out.